Hello, welcome to the second session of Advanced English course. The other day we were talking about parts of speech, and we divided parts of speech into two groups. One is noun group, and the other is non-noun group. And in the noun group, we have four items: noun, pronoun, adjective, and preposition. It's quite logical to put them into one category. Now, I try to make a little sense of what I mean by interrelationship. For that reason, I begin with the pronoun. Pronoun is a word that is used in place of noun. In favor of noun, a word works for noun, that is pronoun. I, he, they, etc. are examples of pronoun. Suppose there is no noun, the corresponding noun, then the question of pronoun does not arise. This is exactly what happens with the adjective also. Adjective is a word that qualifies a noun. Now, I refer to my experience in a classroom. That is, I learned a little bit of French, and in the classroom, I saw my teacher who was, putting adjective after noun or before noun. So he was speaking like this: le tableau noir means blackboard, not le noir tableau. So I asked him why you put adjective after noun. He said, okay, French people are quite logical, and they put adjective only after the noun, because if there is noun, only then the question of adjective comes. Very nice logic. And this is why you say if there is no noun, no question of adjective does not arise. Preposition is a word that establishes a relationship between two nouns, its direction, its position, etc. In that case, if there is no noun, again preposition too is helpless. So in this way, we see that noun, pronoun, adjective, and preposition, these four items are really very much integrated and interrelated. Now we come to noun. So what is a noun? Noun is a word that gives a name. That means it's a naming word. In that case, a noun is a word that help us identify a person, a place, incident and idea also. So noun is a word that helps us identify a person, a place, an idea, or an action. So noun is important because it can be used as a subject, as an object, as a complement, etc., etc. So in a sentence, noun has really a very important part to play. Now we come to the definition. Kinds of noun means how many types of nouns are there. There are, broadly speaking, two types of nouns. One is concrete noun, the other is adjective. Abstract noun. So concrete noun are those that can be, conceived in terms of your sense organs. You can touch them, you can taste them, you can see them, you can put them into your pocket and carry them. This is concrete noun. It has a body, it has a length and breadth, etc., etc. So, what is abstract? Abstract noun is a noun that is not a concrete noun. You just conceive of them, not in terms of your senses. So these are the two broad categories of noun. So concrete noun is countable nouns. 1, 2, 3, 4. This way you can count concrete noun. So it is subject to number. Number means either singular number or plural number. Whereas abstract noun is normally uncountable noun. You cannot count justice, for example. So this is the way concrete noun is countable noun, and abstract noun is uncountable noun. There are four types of concrete nouns. They are proper noun, common noun, collective noun, and material noun. I exemplify them so that it it becomes very easy to understand. Now, proper noun. Proper noun is a noun that is, somehow particularized. We take up something from, general and make something particular. So, proper noun is a noun that is particularized, and proper noun always begins with a capital letter. Example, I give Titanic. Titanic is name of a ship. It's the only ship, and it is not just any ship or every ship. So Titanic is a proper noun because it's the name of a ship. We understand that this is Titanic. This is a particular ship. And so when we come to common noun it gives general idea. So ship is common noun, and Titanic is proper noun. So collective noun. So many ships coming together as a group, then it is collective noun. Fleet. Fleet means a group of ships together. A material noun. Wood, because ship is made up of wood, iron, pegs, etc. etc. So all these things are material nouns. So things are not that difficult. Proper noun means it must refer to a particular thing or man or anything. That is, example is Titanic. It is a ship, common noun. Then many ships together. It's a fleet, collective noun. And wood and iron, the material with which a ship is made, is material noun. I give another example. Otto, for example. Otto is the name of a fish. It is from a story by Helen Palmer, A Fish Out of Water. So Otto is a fish. Only one fish is called Otto. And so it is a proper noun. In common noun, fish. Collective noun, a group of fish together, shoal. And material noun, the flesh part of a fish that we eat. That is flesh. And means that is also called fish. So Otto is proper noun, fish is common noun, shoal is collective noun, and the flesh part of fish or its flesh part that is used as food is material noun. I give another example. That is Bodhi Vriksha. Bodhi Vriksha is a name of a tree, holy tree, because Gautam Buddha actually achieved his nirvana sitting under this tree. So it becomes a very famous tree, Bodhi Vriksha. It is only one Bodhi Vriksha is there in the world. So Bodhi Vriksha is a proper noun, a very particularized tree. And any tree and every tree, this is common noun. And many trees together, then it is forest. It's a collective noun. And material noun is wood, because a tree is made up of, that material is called wood. So this is all about proper noun, common noun, collective noun, and material noun. As a whole, they are called concrete noun. These are countable nouns. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. Now come to abstract noun. There are three parts. One is quality, state, and action. Quality means height, brightness. State, poverty, youth. And action, laughter, flight, etc., etc. It is not very difficult to understand what is abstract noun, which word is abstract noun and which word is not. Normally, abstract nouns end with these suffixes. One is nesh, tiawen, shan, food, ship, dumb, meant, isma, th, ty, ce, cy, etc. Now give example. Nes means kindness. Tin, consolation. Hood, same childhood. Ship, friendship. Dumb, say freedom. Then meant, announcement. Isma, Buddhism. Th, strength. Ty, quality. Ce, justice. Cy, polishing, etc. These things, say either it's kindness or friendship or say freedom, these things are uncountable now. You cannot count friendship. you cannot count justice. That's why it's very difficult to use the plural form in these cases. However, it is possible sometimes only when there is a concrete noun corresponding to this particular item I raise. Suppose, for example, I think it's not clear. So, example is this. Say identity. Now, the question of identities. Yes, it's possible because a group of people, many groups of people coming to a particular place. Say in America, there are different groups of people coming from China, India, say South Africa, and other parts of the world. They may have some problem with their identities. So the identities, because the question of identity can be associated with the concrete noun, that is people. That's why question of identities is possible only in these cases. Otherwise, plural number is very difficult to use when it comes to an abstract noun. I think later we will take up some nouns that have only singular form and no plural forms, and there are some nouns which have only plural forms and no singular forms. These are something that may interest you. So, in this much today, and thank you very much. See you later.